Welcome everyone to another episode of the ARA Squad podcast. I'm your host for today, Rylan, and I'm here with my co-host Ali.
Sup, sup, everybody? How we all doing? Good evening, everybody,
I think
or
we
good morning. I don't know.
or good night. It could be any of them,
Maybe
right?
just sleep on it, sleep on it. Yeah, sleep
Yeah,
on this
exactly. You
podcast.
can just listen to a podcast while you sleep. All right. So what are we talking about today? So we'll be talking about three things. The first, we'll be talking about how my first PC build was a huge fail and how that led me on a journey to being the tech enthusiast that I am. Then we will be talking
Mm-hmm.
about how our friend Ali here has somehow figured out a way to mess with the source code of these games that you and I play and somehow tweak the settings which is not I'm not talking about the regular settings inside the game. I'm talking about the settings in the source code, the game files, right?
Yeah,
Tweak them so that you can run them at a better frame rate, playable frame rate if you are playing on a hot potato.
my hot potato. Yes,
And lastly,
that yes, I know.
we have a new segment today, a creative segment, in which we will be blind ranking five male and female celebrities, and I'll let you know about more about that, how that segment works, the rules, and everything about it when we arrive to that segment. But for now,
Yes, sir.
let's start with my mistake, right? First PC building, big L that I had.
Uh-huh.
So this happened, I think, when I was in around seventh or eighth grade, and we did
Uh,
not. I did not have a computer at home. There were only two laptops at home. One was my father's office laptop, which he was
mm-hmm.
given to him by the office. It was like software encrypted, so only the office apps worked on it. And the other was my mom's infamous laptop from a story I shared in the a previous episode. It was like a very old HP
Wait,
laptop, I think.
is this a universal fact like for every family or something? Like your dad has his own personal laptop, but then your mom also has a laptop, and you use your mom's laptop because she doesn't care what you do, unless of course, all the interesting stuff.
I mean, I will agree to a point of above the about the father having a work laptop and a mom just having her own laptop, a home laptop maybe. And maybe more, a majority of the people listening will agree with what you said, but I will have to disagree, especially on the mom part,
What?
because um, her laptop was so potato that I just never used it. I wasn't a big laptop user. Like there was nothing for me to do on that laptop.
Yeah.
And especially after that incident, again, I'm referring to a bro got caught in 4K story incident from a prior episode. I was like, you know what? I'm not risking it. So I used to, and I didn't have my phone too till the 10th grade. So I used to, my primary mode of entertainment was coming back from school and using my mom's phone to watch YouTube during lunchtime. And
Uh-huh.
in the night when my dad came home from work, again, I didn't have my own personal phone. So I had games installed on his phone. So I used to play like for the little time I got when he came home from work, like the games. Like that is
Yes,
the
sir.
priceless memories.
We yes. Priceless, bro. Any
Okay.
plans? Let me guess.
Clash of Clans, yes, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, among many other games. Okay,
So
so
good.
you established that there was no computer in the house, at least for me. So I remember one day, like, Fortnite was getting, all popular and stuff. And I wanted to play it. And I wanted my own computer as well. Like, I knew my friends had it. PC gaming was all the craze as well. So my dad is like, you know what? This is again eighth grade. He's like, you know what? I'll take you. We'll take you and we'll get you a pre-built PC. Pre-built is basically a PC that is already built. But the difference here is, no, he didn't say a pre-built PC. My bad. He said, let's get you an assembled PC. So an assemble is you assemble it yourself. But the difference here is we went to
Yeah.
a computer store wherein the we would tell the guy the parts we want. He already has the parts. He'll assemble it so that the final price would include the cost of the items and the assembly charges. So we found this computer store, right, that sells computer parts, not too far away from our home. We went there one day on the weekend when my dad had a holiday. And by this point, let me tell you, I don't know a lick about anything computers. I am not tech savvy at this point in the
Damn it.
past.
Damn it. That's
This is the exact same reaction I was having, right? Once I learned what had happened. Okay. So I enter the store and my father pushes me to the front. And the store owner looks at me. All right, sir, what can we do for you today? So my PC, please. So my father is like, "What are you doing?"
PC, please.
Ooh. So my father is like, "No, my son here wants a PC. He wants to build a PC and he wants to for a games, right? So can you walk him through it?" So he's like, "Yeah, sure, we can do it." So he starts listing things, right? Items. So he's like, "Which CPU would you like?" And then he names like i5, i3, i7. What RAM? How much RAM would you like? How much storage would you like? And I'm like, what in the Spanish, Chinese, Latin is this guy talking? I don't know a word of what he's
Jargon.
saying. Can't act like I don't know, right? Like I have some pride, some ego. So I'm like, yeah, that. Like the first thing he mentions off the tip of his tongue, yeah, that I want, yeah, that I want, and I just keep nodding, yes, yes, yes. And my father's looking at me and he's like, oh yeah, this guy knows his stuff. The way
Yeah, no, no, yeah, no, he doesn't.
so he mentions the shopkeeper, and I'm just nodding at the very first recommendation that rolls off his tongue. I don't know anything about anything, any word he's mentioning. He goes through every single part that would typically be in a PC, and I've nodded to everything. So after he writes it on the notepad, he's like, "Are you sure you want this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, this is exactly what I want." So later on, a few days later, I get called, and no, actually, he builds it and he comes to my home. There he gave a monitor as well, installed Windows as well, I think, and there was some peripherals, the whole combo thing, right? And he set it up at my home. I was out at my classes during them. I remember. So when I had come home, everything was all set in my room on a desk. The brand new shining PC monitor and the peripherals. Now, of course, we time for, skipping time a little bit forward for me to realize that I've knowing much more about PCs that it wasn't like the very fancy pick your own case with that one side that is transparent, you can see inside. No, it was like a friggin' Dell pre-built, like the ones you would see in your school IT lab or in the corporate offices, like the very compressed, compact Dell HP boxes, like
Bro got the
black thing.
office
Yeah,
PCs.
office
Bro got the
PCs, right? So I realized later that the one I got was exactly identical to the one the computer store keeper had back in this office, one he was using to manage the store. The same office computer, with the only exception of the graphics card. So the graphics card was, I think, a GT 730. So again, yeah, the series reaction, flip that. So that was exactly my reaction once I learned that I had been, scammed. Okay.
Still better than my potato.
Okay, we'll get to his potato too. Don't worry. After my story. Okay.
Yeah.
So for people who are not tech savvy, you may not understand anything. Like still, what is happening, and I will explain to you everything. Absolutely, don't worry. For the enthusiast, you would know. Like now we are at the RTX. It wasn't even a GTX. Okay, it's not that the story is that old that there was no GTX. There was a GTX, and he still gave me a GT. So I mean, like, come on, was this guy ripping me off or
He didn't give
what?
you the egg. He didn't give you the egg. It's still the G though. Like it has that GT. I guess it's good. I guess
All right. So now for
lying as he speaks, lying as he breathes.
yeah. So for
Wait,
the
but is it 2
enthusiast.
GB VRAM or is it 4 gigs of VRAM?
I think
I
it
kind of
was
forgot.
two. I think I can't.
Oh,
I'll have to fact check that, but yeah.
at least
So
Nvidia,
yeah, Nvidia.
at
So for
least.
the enthusiast listening, let me mention some specs that I can recall from the top of my mind. So all the tech people are like, so what's the RAM? What's the CPU? What's the storage? So I'll tell you. So as we established, the graphics card was a GT 730 Nvidia. I think it was a Zotac. The brand was Zotac. Then we had 8 GB RAM.
Zotac.
Yeah. Then we had 500 GB hard drive, not even an SSD. An
Seagate
i5,
boy.
an i5 6th, 7th gen or something. And what else is left? There's a RAM, storage. Yeah, and then the rest was a pre-built, right? I mean, it was like a friggin' Dell or
Yeah.
HP box. So nothing notable. So I download Fortnite. That's one of the games that was really popping back in 2017 and was on its way.
Fortnite.
All my friends were playing it, right? I was absolutely sucked in the entire duration of me playing it, all the years till the moment of me quitting it. But
Yeah.
it looked like a potato. I'll tell you that. Like I had to play on low settings. It was like I'm playing Minecraft. Like so, but yeah, it was. Couldn't even get 60 FPS. Let me tell you that. I was like 40 maybe, 40, 45, 30 to 45. So it was playable,
I
but
mean,
not the smoothest playable experience.
I mean, did you run it at like max resolution though?
You mean try to?
Like no, no, no. Like was it like a monitor resolution, or did you like reduce the
I think I
res?
reduced it. My monitor was 1080p. I was playing it at 720p or something.
That's still decent, still more decent than my potato. So
You don't worry, guys. I know you are dying to find our the potato specs, and we will surely get to that. Okay, so that was the part of the story where the I had bought this PC, and that's the
Mhm.
my part of the PC. Now, how do we get to the second part of the story of me becoming the enthusiast? Like what happened from here that made me reach to here? So let me explain. So after I
Wait. May I ask? May I wait? Sorry. I had one question. What was the cost of this
maybe 30,
so-called gaming
30,
PC?
30 to 40,000, I would have to say. Again, we have to
Damn. Okay.
take into mind
Rip,
the
rip.
assembly charges and stuff, right? So I was totally scammed. If I were to build it myself, which I didn't have the knowledge of, but if we do, we would save on the assembly charges as well. Again, I don't have the exact breakup right now. My father did, and I've asked. I was not the nerd guy then, so I didn't make a note of all these things. Okay, so I bought the PC, played it for some time, and with every passing day, when I realized that it was a very shitty experience to run the games I wanted on this potato, I realized this is not what
No.
PC gaming is supposed to be. Like when I'm searching online, like watching people play online, how are they playing in 4K 60 or like 1080p 120, right? Like FPS. And I was like, no, there's something not right. Like, so what happened wrong? Like, so, and that is the moment I decided to embark on my PC enthusiast journey to study everything that there was about the realm of technology surrounding PC gaming. And it can be intimidating, right? Of course, there is like a portion of audience that are complete newbies who may relate more with me at the start of my journey. Some people who are the enthusiasts right now, who know every single terms I mentioned, and some who are in the between. They know a little bit, but they don't know everything. So I'll start for and cater towards the very newbies right here because I started my journey here as well. So I first needed to start at the very bare bones, right? That is what on earth is a CPU? What is a GPU? What is the PSU? I'm mentioning a lot of what is the RAM? So
Computers. Yeah.
yeah, so watched a simple video. Again, everything is you can learn online, right? A simple video on YouTube. What is insert that term which you have heard, or what is the entry level PC parts term? Was a simple video, like it was an animation video, which so beautifully explained in layman's terms what each part is, full forms, and how what role it plays in the overall contribution to the PC as a whole. I started there, and
Yes, sir.
then and then I moved on to another channel. I think it was called Tech Quickie. So it is a subsidiary of Linus Tech Tips, a very renowned technology YouTube channel. So I
Shout out to
love
my
this
boy
channel
Linus.
because it makes very short videos between 5 to 10 minutes, and every video is on a one term, like let's say CPU, GPU, or insert the tech term, and they spend their entire video explaining to you in layman's terms. Like they start with the very first question. So what is this, and how did it come to be? And they take you on a nice chronological timeline all the way up to the present of if there are like multiple generations and standards in the evolution in that particular piece of tech. They will explain it to you. So it's a great tool. Resource to start. If you have heard a lot of these tech terms getting thrown around, but you never know what they mean, just type that into YouTube and space Tech Wiki. I'm sure there are thousands of videos. You will find a video that will explain it to you. But my
Oh,
journey didn't end there. So now I understand what these terms mean individually. But theory doesn't mean anything if you've not put it into practice. So I started watching like proper technology YouTubers that used to cover content on technology, the latest PCs, mobile phones, and all the other things in the technology space and gadgets and stuff. So a few recommendations of mine would be Linus Tech Tips, as I mentioned. Then Marcus Brownlee, also known as MKBHD. Then there
Marcus
is
Brown.
then there is Dave Toody. Then there is Unbox Therapy. Then there is Austin Evans. Uh, I could go on and on. Like I'm running out of names at the moment, but yeah. So you can pick anyone. All of them are very respected in the technology community. All of them are friends, and every creator I mentioned has their own way of delivering. Now, ideally, if say the next iPhone comes, everybody when the embargo drops, embargo is a contract when you receive a product ahead of time, but you cannot release the video. You have to wait until the company tells you. So when the embargo drops, every single one of these channels I mentioned will drop the same product video, right? iPhone the 16, let's say, review. So you ideally don't want to watch all of them because the product is the same and they cannot change the features of the product and the attributes. But what will be changing is their personality. Everybody has a different personality and the delivery.
Austin Evan gang. Hey.
Yeah, I love it. He has a nice, amazing delivery, his personality and stuff.
Yeah.
So I implore you to watch one of two videos from all of these channels and pick one that you like the personality of and stick to them. Initially, again, now let's talk about the transition from the concepts to the practical. I knew what these concepts meant individually, but how did they translate to the parts in the actual tech? So let's isolate, let's say Linus Tech Tips or LTT for now. Whenever, and he's great because he treats every video like most of them at least, like he's talking to someone in layman's terms. He's not talking something that's sci-fi. The moment he mentions a term, he will usually explain it in layman's terms what it means. So let's say he's talking about the newest phone that's come out. He will go over this exact individual concepts and parameters that I've been studying and explain how in this phone, how they benefit or hold that the phone or device back. Same for computers, graphics cards, so on and so forth.
Classic YouTube,
So
man.
exactly.
Classic YouTube.
So it's great. And so yeah, I've been years and years of just watching these YouTubers review the products, the latest products and technology, and use these terms and talk about how these terms affect the device is how I've learned and how I've reached here today. So for anybody who wants to start their tech journey but knows nothing about tech, right? Some people are not as a tech illiterate, right? This is how I
Yeah.
started, and this is how you can too to reach, where I am today. So that's my story.
I got so much nostalgia from all that.
How
It was
was your
crazy.
story? Like, you know what? I'll flip it back at you. How did you? I would assume there was a time where you two didn't know much, if at all, anything about PC gaming and the technology and the and stuff. How did you go from that you to this you, who I know today?
Um, yeah, I'm a console guy. I used to be a console dude.
Same.
Okay.
I started with console
So
again.
yeah, yeah. So in eighth grade, I begged my dad for a PS4. Yada yada. You know how we always beg our parents until we beg ourselves.
Hashtag relatable.
Yeah, relatable. And I used to think that consoles reigned supreme. Yeah, guys, sorry. I know.
Console
I'm
supremacy.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. But like, it's so compact. You get everything. It's like built for gaming. I know the recording and the other software, but I used to think that consoles were like the go-to for gaming. I didn't know gaming PCs were a thing. Like everybody used to say gaming PCs are so good and everything, but like I didn't know a thing about gaming PCs. I
Same.
didn't know how powerful they were. So uh, going going to like 2020 when PS5 released, right? I think it released in 2020, in November. I might be wrong. Uh, uh, PS5. Sorry, give me a second. When PS5 released, when PS5 released, right? And I wasn't able to get it. I then heard a thing called SSD. 2020 was the year when I heard that an SSD is basically it's what it saves time, it saves enormous amounts of time when compared to a hard disk, basically. And I'm like, oh damn. So my PS4 been lagging so much. The interface is like super laggy. Nothing loads faster. Everything is just trash. And like I started to look into like much later than you. You started your research early. I started later, and I started researching on like RTX stuff. Back then it was like I think it was the 20 series. I think 30 series came in 21. I believe. Uh, so when I heard about these RTX gaming rigs and how pricey they were, I was like, God damn, maybe I'm not ever gonna get one in my entire life because of how pricey they were. I had to beg for consoles, and like PCs are literally like double, if not like triple price.
Even
You know?
consoles are expensive in India. Like, you've seen the prices.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's just me or like they keep on bumping up those prices for some
It
reason.
took
I don't know.
forever for the PS5 to get to India after its launch.
Yeah, it took like a year, I think. It
Crazy.
so that happened. Okay. And fast forward till now, after all the research I've done, I'm still stuck with a potato. And this potato, I think this is my third potato, if I'm not wrong. Like I've people have gone from potatoes to RTX gaming rigs to like even better RTX gaming rigs, and I'm a guy who went from console to potato to potato to potato to potato.
You're not
Potato
upgrading
with a
from
good
a
RAM.
potato to a potato. You're switching from a potato to a potato,
Yeah,
horizontally
like okay, no,
moving around,
okay.
shuffling.
Okay. This is potato with SSD, potato with RAM.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Definitely, we'll learn all that there is, right? So one of the things you mentioned, right, when you started the topic about how you got into the all the nerdy jargon of the tech stuff was the
Yes,
SSD, the three-letter acronym. So what does it stand for, right? A solid state drive. And I want to focus a little bit
it is
on that
pretty
because it
solid.
is a very big thing in the PC enthusiast space. So let me, enlighten the newbie listeners. So of course, the storage mediums have been continuously evolving, but I won't take you all the way back. I'll just go one generation behind. So the previous thing we used to have is an HDD, that is a hard disk drive. And when the SSD launched, the two differences between the two was that the price. So an SSD was typically more expensive than an SDD, and the second difference was the speed. That is, it's a storage device. So it's how fast can it transfer files? How fast can it read and write? So an SSD was basically like I'm just putting a number out. Don't quote me. Let's say 10 times faster than a hard drive. And then an extension of the price thing. Let's say 100 GB of, again, I'm just trying to illustrate, these are not real numbers. Let's say 100 GB of an SSD would cost you $50. Then maybe 100 GB of an SSD would cost you maybe 150 to $200 because of the new tech and
Yeah,
the speed and everything. So you have to make PC enthusiasts would often decide if they wanted speed, then they would shell extra for the lower storage and go with an SSD. If they wanted a lot of storage at a cheap price, then they would go SDD. So there is still purpose behind the newer medium of storage and the older medium of storage existing. So yeah, that's SSD and HDD in a nutshell for the listeners. Okay, so I wanted to ask you, Ali. So we've been tiptoeing around your potato so much, right? So how about you first start by telling us a little bit
oh, here we
about
go.
the specs of your. But okay, so I want to talk about so many things. First thing, we'll start with the current potato you have, the journey of the potato, and the specs also. Then I'll ask you another question. We'll get to that. Oh, that is, I will ask you about the game settings thing. But for now, let's talk about this. The game, yeah.
Okay, so my current specs, like this hot potato, it basically prestige from a potato to a hot potato. I think COD players will get the word. Uh,
Prestige.
yeah. So it went from it went, okay, so it's a Lenovo Slim 3. Okay, it released in 21. I got it in 22, like starting beginning. It came with a 1 TB hard drive. Like it didn't have an SSD, like a pre-inserted SSD, and it had a Ryzen processor and Radeon graphics, two gigs of RAM. Okay. Obviously the HDD was too slow for like like in 2022, like online was still there for like a better quarter of the year. But after that, like my mom required a faster laptop, so we gave it to a guy. He inserted the SSD into the thing. He got the new image file of Windows and yada yada. We got 256 gigs of RAM and
No,
uh
no. 256
yeah,
gigs
and
of
then
storage.
sorry,
You said
yeah,
RAM.
sorry, my bad. SSD, my bad. Uh, but it was just 256 gigs, man. Like it ran out so quickly. Like you could like at best like download two medium games, not even large, or like
Or
one
like
large
one
game with
homework
like
folder would fill that. That's the right to the brim.
What homework for? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, uh, so that's my current potato.
one
My my
one
first
picture of
potato.
your mom.
God damn it. Anyways,
uh,
uh, okay, my first potato was also a Lenovo, but like it was the old Lenovo. Like it had the old Lenovo logo. If you don't know, like it had
bro is
that
brand loyal
version.
to Lenovo. It's like, blood oath had been done. I'm buying nothing but
Yeah,
Lenovo
yeah.
potatoes.
So it had an Intel i3, no, fifth gen i3. Okay, it was the
Yeah.
slowest thing on earth, and even PS2 games,
I mean, it
like
was better
PS2
than a
like game.
Pentium though.
Yeah, it was better than a Pentium. Sure.
The
Sorry,
bright
Pentium
side.
users. Uh, it couldn't even run like PS2 games that were like ported to PC. Like it would run at like 15 FPS at best, at like the lowest graphics. Like imagine how like my first potato, and I used to think that oh my god, this is so cool. I get to play on like a portable device. And then fast forward to 2016, I get the second potato, and guess which brand it was? Just
Lenovo.
guess, and I'll correct you. No, Dell.
H. Oh, okay, Dell.
Dell.
Nice. Very nice. Tell me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's the Dell Inspiron 15, I believe,
Hmm.
and it had the i5 7th gen. A bit of an upgrade, a bit of an upgrade, but it had graphics this time. The previous Potato didn't have a graphic. This one had Radeon M330, 2 gigs of RAM, and it had DDR3 RAM, and it also had 1 terabytes of HDD. It broke down not like it broke down in like 2 years. No, wait, 3 years. No, actually, you know what? I'm getting the timeline wrong. It broke down after 6 years. There you go. Um, we had to sell it. I sold it for like 10K
How much did you buy it
in
for?
cash
Any
advance.
idea? The retail price?
We bought it for we bought it for no 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 20K.
Interesting. How do you sell something that was 20K after 6 years for only 50% of the price? I would assume that the depreciation
I
on
don't
that
know.
would
We
be
just
much
got
greater.
lucky.
Oh, the guy
Much
who was
greater.
buying this was ripped off. Let's just say. I mean,
No, I sent it for refurbishment. So the guy was
okay,
like, "Oh, this laptop is actually good. It has a graphics card. You know what? Take 10K." And like the moment like I cleaned the laptop so nicely. Like I gave it for maintenance, and the stickers got the guy's eyes, and he was like, "Oh my god, it has like both the processor and the graphics. Oh my god, 10K. Here you go." I'm like, "Sure, man. Sure,
I'll
whatever.
take your
Like,
entire stock.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Nice talk." Okay, and then fast forward to 2022. This is the current potato that I have, the Lenovo Slim 3. Yep.
No, I
I think
had
I
a
already told you the
question.
specs.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you something. I'm blanking on it right now. We will circle back to that. But in the meantime, I want you to talk about this. This somehow there are this mystical way that you have found out to mess with the game source code to make games more playable on your potato. But before you answer that, I actually recall the question. The thing is, do you recall like what if you're playing a PS2 game on the PS2? What was the native resolution and or FPS that it used to run at? Any idea?
Okay, Prime FPS at that point of time,
Did
it
you say
was
nine?
60 FPS.
Okay, 60. Okay.
Prime. I said Prime. Prime, and it was like it ran at 60 FPS. Every single game ran at 60 FPS. It was the norm during PS2s. However, like with the release of the PlayStation 3, it sort of changed, right? Uh, it went back to like 1080p, 30 FPS, or 1080i. I don't know what I stands for. But yeah, PlayStation 2 ran at 480p native.
Okay.
Yeah, and 720 was the upscaling back then. Yeah, I know times have changed, but
Wait,
yeah,
you mean like
that's
it was
PlayStation.
I'm not aware on these things. So you're saying it ran on 480p native, but it was scaled using the PS2 and giving us 720p resolution.
Yeah, it could output to that upscale because like 480p was downplaying. It was like it was not over the requirements of the PS2. It was like under the requirements that were running at 480p because they wanted games to run at 60 FPS, like smooth to the eyes. So they added this adapter where it's basically what do you say? It's an HDMI adapter, right? And it connects to the
Wait, did you
AV port.
an HDMI
Yeah,
adapter? I don't recall. I,
yeah, I know. But like, I think the first HDMI adapter it came around like 2006, 7. When smart TVs became a thing, I
do you
believe.
remember?
Bravia, Bravia
Yeah. Do you remember when what year DLSS was launched?
DLSS,
I'll fact check
like
this.
which
Like any range, like the first
1.0,
known, the feature of DLSS in graphics cards of NVIDIA. Any idea earliest known graphics card or year that it dates back to? I just want to make a joke. Did
2019,
you say 23?
2019.
Okay, 29. Okay, so so DLSS was invented in 2019. PS2 upscaling extra frames with an HDMI adapter. No,
No, no,
wait.
that's not
DLSS
what.
gives you extra frame, not an upscaling resolution, right? Or did I have zero understanding of DLSS.
No, it gives you upscaling on the resolution as well. Like you can play on 720p, but it'll give you 1080p graphics, and you can get the FPS render scaling of the 720p resolution. Like basically, uh, my car may be old, but it has like really like level 3 engine or level 3 4 engine, and it's like it's Tokyo Drift style. It's all modified and everything. Basically, that's what the DLSS does.
Have you seen that in
DLSS
the
1.0 or 2.0. I don't know.
Have
Yeah.
you seen that in the latest DLSS in the RTX 4000 series cards? You get like four times the like any FPS you get times that by four, and they're like the AI
No, not
frames.
four times.
How
Not
much
four
is it?
times. That's the 50 series. That's the 50 series.
Oh, right. So yeah, I
The
meant it's the
50
50 series,
series
the
gives
latest one
you
only.
4x. Yeah,
Yeah,
it gives you four times, and but like the thing is, it's like so AI generated that you can actually notice like black lines, uh, like in the animations. So like four times is like it basically
every
reduces the
three
quality
frames
but
are
gives
like
you higher
AI, I think,
frame.
and one is like or something.
Yeah. And like even 3x, like you can notice a bit of like blurriness and like black lines between animation. But like DLSS 3.0 is like it's like the perfect, it's like the sweet spot, for DLSS people. Like RDX 40 series is the sweet spot, though it is like super pricey, but yeah.
I think as nerds can get really, like fight over the nitty gritties and stuff. But what push comes to shove, I think Nvidia announced that that DLSS is going to be like the norm is going to be turned on by default. Most gamers maybe are aware or not aware.
Yeah,
They will have to manually turn it off.
yeah.
And
We
most people are
won't we
not
won't
pixel
optimize
peeping.
games.
As long as they're getting more frames in their shooters or whatever,
We'll count
everybody
on
wants.
DLSS.
They're not going to do much to DLSS. Only the extreme nodes are like, I want native frames only. None of this DLS BS, right? DLSS
Me,
BS.
me, me.
Yeah, you'll
I
get
want
your
native
time, buddy.
frames.
Every dog has his day, right? Okay. So tell me about the game settings thing. Let's take it away.
Oh, the game setting. I used to do that like I think during Fortnite. We all started with Fortnite. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So like gaming on my Dell Potato, it couldn't run Fortnite. It ran it like at like 10 FPS, right? So even at lowest, it would run around like 25 FPS. So there was a thing called stretched resolution back then in Fortnite. I think it was like pretty viral. People used to use it to their advantage so that they don't have to aim a lot, and so that like with stretch, it's like easier to aim and land headshots. So that was like against like I think it became so viral to the point where going on a tangent, but like, I want to say this, but stretch resolution went so viral that even like what do you say, streamers started using it. like
Yeah,
Epic
I
Games.
can recall like completely flat and wide views
Yeah,
of
like
like
it was
formation.
like it was a wide screen,
So
and like
weird watching on stream.
and uh, and it got banned like after a year by
Epic
Unreal,
Games.
and I think it was it anti-cheat. Unreal Engine uses anti-cheat, I believe, the
Yeah.
anti-cheat system. Yeah, it got banned, and like you could no longer play stretch resolution. It would just give you a windowed like mode basically.
Hmm.
Uh, so yeah, that's where I started doing the whole .ini file thing. Edit every like thing to like foliage, no grass. We don't want grass. We want plastic bodies. You know, and like after doing all that, my game ran at almost 60 FPS and was like super playable. Right. So fast forward, every game that I installed, I used to do this. Okay, I used to go to directly. I would run it first. I would run it first after downloading it, and it would run like shit. It would run like shit, not even 10 FPS. And I used to like switch all the settings to low, close the game. Okay, go to the directory files, program files, and change the settings in the INI, setting it all to low. If even if that didn't work, I used to go to YouTube and search for like even better settings, and like that's how I played my games, man. And right now, Wuthering Waves, it doesn't run on my system. I think we all know you've played with Woowa,
Yep.
and
We
game is
actually
so
didn't get to
stuttery. It's
speak
stuttery
about the Booba as a gacha game in the gacha episode, remember?
Yeah,
Now we
yeah,
can
yeah,
talk
yeah,
all about
yeah,
it if you want to go to
yeah.
tangent. So
Yes, yes, yes. But like Wova is a stutter fest on my PC. Or no, you know what? It's a shame calling this a PC. It's a potato, man. It's a laptop. Oh,
if you put your
uh,
laptop in the vegetable market, next to like or on top of the vegetable seller selling potatoes, the the people walking by would literally be like, they pick up a laptop and be like, how much for this potato? They'll put it in the weighing scale, like so along with other potatoes, be like, oh, this is one heavy potato, man.
it is super heavy. It's like 2.5 kilograms.
No way. Your laptop is 2.5.
Yeah,
Mine is 2.3. How is your
I don't know.
non-gaming laptop 2.5? Is it really thick, chunky?
That's not chunky. It's actually pretty slim, but like
I don't know what they
it's
must be putting
2.5,
rocks in there.
including the what do you say, the charger. I think without the charger, it's
But
like
why are you measuring the
2.2.
charger?
I mean, every tech video does that, right? Like with the charger, if you're traveling, what if you
Okay.
overload
Okay, but what is
your
it without
phone?
the charger? Like any idea?
Around 2.2, 2.3, because it's slim.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a graphics card, okay? Okay. Like I'm a gamer, okay?
I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. All right.
Guys, I'm a
So
gamer, 2 GB VRAM, guys. So,
So I doubt anybody actually understood what he said of how to tweak the games. Nor do I would personally advise to mess with the in-game settings. You never know
guys,
what you're
don't.
touching. You may break the game, right? Render it obsolete,
You may
or you
have
may even
to
break
uninstall it and
TOS
reinstall.
by messing with the in-game files. So we don't recommend do anything at your own risk. So yeah, we'll have
So,
at least personal phone number up on screen right now. You can ask all
no.
your queries. How he'll personally coach you on how to break your game. It's a joke,
Oh my
guys. It's
God.
a joke.
Thank GitHub for this. GitHub helped me like
Mhm.
search, and like obviously ChatGPT, ChatGPT 5,
Mhm.
it helped me with
Have you heard this
what
thing
setting
about ChatGPT 5 being more
use.
dumber, or at least how people feel is dumber, and how they had to re-roll it
Yeah,
back? I've heard that. I don't know what's up with that. Like, you want to share some?
GPT-5, they say it's keen, it's faster, it's
Uh,
quicker,
I was
but
asking it
like
to do
no.
something, and it was like, you know what, I can't do it. It's like it would take too much time and too much processing, and I'm like, bro, what? Just do what I asked you to. I was just asking, and like regarding some movie things, right? Like, we'll for another episode, but GPT has this thing called search on the web, or like think longer to separate additional
Yeah, they
plugins.
don't do that. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, by default it doesn't. It will hallucinate. If you ask it something to Google search, you don't ask it to Google search. Ideally, when you give it, you would hope it would Google search. Let's say, for example, I asked it like the ARA Squad podcast. It's like ARA Squad podcast doesn't exist. What are you talking about? So then I ask it SYBAU and search it. Then it gives that white text, searching. Then oh right, it exists, and then it pulls it. Like it does shortcuts all the time. Even when I was asking to do some
Also,
computational,
it likes being told what to do. Like it likes being told twice what to do
yeah,
with a
it will
little.
always skimp out on the first time, right? So I was asking it to perform some analysis and like computation on the movies thing I was doing. And again, shortcut. I gave it like a list of 180, 200 things. It only did for the first three or four and being like others. Like it just didn't do anything for the rest. I was like, bro,
Uh,
just do it. I wrote in
Even
all
mine
caps.
were like GPT -5, I swear.
I said, stop being lazy, do the work in all caps. And then it automatically triggered the think longer mode. It realized I was about to explode on it. And
Wait, what?
it took its own time, sweet 2 minutes. It thought
Bro,
for 2 minutes and it did the work, right? It did the work what I'd asked it. I don't know, man. It's becoming lazy.
that is so weird. Yeah, I know it's so weird. Like, I prefer GPT-4, man. I don't know. I love GPT-4. GPT-5 is so like I would not say dumb, but like he's so stiff,
Also,
you know?
ChatGPT is a he now. That day you were talking to it like a she, so I mean, what's about that? So for context, we'll have Ali's
They
ChatGPT screenshots up on screen.
they they them whoever these people are. Uh, uh,
It's a friggin' it,
uh,
dude.
okay, sure. ChatGPT, whatever you are, man. Like, respect, kudos. Anyways, he,
That's the flexibility. It can be whatever it needs to be, right?
yeah, in many ways is flexible. But like this one's stiff, right? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was talking about GitHub, right? Like, I
Yeah.
searched on GitHub. Okay, there were many people who had troubles running Wuthering Waves when it first officially came out. But like, Wuva uses this Kuro thing where they have their own unique settings for the INI files. They use their own presets and assets for like it's like there's shadows. There's like dynamic shadows, but then there's Kuro games with Kuro dynamic shadows. Like they have their own like many people were like so clueless, like, oh my god, this is something new. No organization has ever made their own program or like their own code and like
Like maybe they're not
coding
using a
for like a
preset,
game.
right? Like that is
Yeah,
standard in
they're
the
not using
industry.
a preset. Yeah, they're like, we'll make our unique stuff. So
Or what
GitHub
if they
was
just
like,
renamed the file name, just added Kuro?
maybe, but they want to be all Kuro, they want to be all edgy, they want to be
We got to
different.
fact check.
Want
We
to be
got to go into
mischievous.
Genshin's and Hoyo HSR's files and see if they've branded their files also with that.
Both of them are different engines. Genshin runs on Unity, and
Oh,
Wuthering runs on the Unreal Engine 5.
Unreal is
These kind of
goated,
engines.
dude. Unreal is so goated. Have you
No,
seen
what?
those
No,
lab
it's
demos?
not.
Have you not seen those demos? Which engine do you like the most?
Unity.
Why do you say Unity? Let's justify, right?
It's so stable, man.
Unstable. Okay.
It's more
Again,
stable
let's
than
just say
Unreal
that I'm
Engine.
not well educated on this argument, so I'm not going to make a fool of myself. I'm just saying Unreal because like a lot of the games that I know run on like Unreal, right? And I've seen those Unreal demos where they show like the polygons and the shadows and all those things. I don't know if you've seen it. Like many years ago,
Yeah,
like towards the end of the pandemic, they showed this amazing Unreal this. And even with the faces and all, like I don't know. So I'm not keeping up with the Unity stuff. Maybe they also are having something, developments and the thing. But I'm keeping up with the Unreal
yeah.
stuff. So yeah, Unreal looks cool, man. Whatever they're working on so, for the developers.
Stuttery mess though. Stuttery
See,
mess.
the thing is, can we blame it on the engine or do you blame it on the developers? I think it's a very common concern or worry or complaint in the gamers now that devs simply don't optimize their games, and then they say turn on their DLSS in your settings, right? So who is it to blame? I don't know if it's the engine problem also, but yeah. So
No, let's just say people are so lazy. People are so lazy when it comes to Unreal Engine, right? They're like, oh, you know what? We'll just slap around uh, a coding and we won't optimize anything. Yeah, since TLDR, Unreal Engine is like it's being used by every single gaming company, like developers and like I don't know. It's like people just forget that optimization is a thing.
It's like
People
that
just
meme.
forget
Am I
that
forgetting
optimization is
something?
a thing.
That if you're forgetting it, then it wasn't that important. And then optimization.
For real, bro. For real. So yeah, I think maybe it's like what do you say? Maybe it's like the most popular thing, and that's why people hate on it. But like I've actually fact checked, and like yeah, it is pretty unstable.
And it might be, man.
Like
Might be.
yeah, it might be, yeah, it might be. And Unity is like stable because it is older.
Great. I think where did we start? We started in the in-game settings and we ended at the engines themselves. Huh? What a detour!
Yeah,
What a trip!
what
All right.
it's
So
actually
let's move on to the final segment for this episode and a new segment on this podcast. It is blind ranking celebrities. Now, this in this segment can literally change the last part, right? We can be blind ranking n
yeah.
number of things, but for the purposes of this episode, we will be blind ranking five male and five female celebrities. So let me explain to you how this game works, right? So mini game. So I have a list of five random male celebrities and female celebrities on my phone right now. So does Ali. He doesn't know what I've written down, and neither do I know what he has. Now I will go first, and I will give him in a random order the name of the celebrity, and he has to put it. If this is number one, two, three, four, five, like ranking spots, he has to put it in any one of the five spots. Once he puts the name in any one of the spots, he cannot change it, and he doesn't know the next name to come. So it is a game of balance. Do I put it too high? Do I put it too low? You don't know the next game is going to come. I won't explain it too much. You'll understand it the moment we start playing the game. So I'll start, all right? So let's start with the female celebrities, right? So I will give Ali five names in random order, and he will place them in any rank one through five. All right, Ali. So your first name is the female actress Zendaya. Where are you putting her?
What's the highest rank I can give?
So one is the highest, and fifth is the lowest.
Oh,
That's the scale. And once you put it any one of the spots, you cannot change it after you hear the next name.
five,
So you're
five.
putting placing her at number five. So
Yeah.
why would you place her on number five? What's your reasoning?
Uh, yeah, sure, she's good, but like I haven't followed her that much. I'm not like yeah, I watched her in Spider-Man films, but I haven't watched her any other movie whatsoever. Like I'm not keen on following what she does, what her artist work. She is talented, sure, and she's hardworking. Like respect to her. But like maybe not for me. Not for me. That's why I'll place her at number five.
All right, great. I'm it will be biased for me to mention where I'll place her exactly since I have the entire list of names. Maybe I'll share a quick skim once he has ranked all of them. So the next name for you is
Hmm.
Margot Robbie. Where are we placing this woman?
Three.
Oh, nice. Would you like to elaborate? Right in the middle. Why not higher? Why not lower?
Bro, she's the benchmark.
Oh, she's the benchmark.
She's the Yeah, she's the benchmark of today's actresses, okay? Um, I don't know, like every good film has her.
She came the recently
And
in
like,
which film? Barbie? Was she in Barbie? Or am I tripping?
yeah, she was in
Yeah, she
Barbie.
was in
She
Barbie,
was
right?
in
She was
Barbie.
in The Wolf of Wall Street as well. She was in that
Yes.
film with Will Smith. Can't draw the name. Maybe I'll put up the poster up on screen. Yeah, she's been in quite a lot of films. So yeah, she's a classic. A good
Hell
choice.
yeah.
All right.
Classic, yeah.
The third actress that I want to hit you with is Scarlett Johansson. Where are you putting this woman?
Four.
Oh, okay. What's for? Like, why number four? Why not above Margot Robbie? I think many men in, when we're talking about female celebrities, die for Scarlett Johansson. So, why number four?
I don't see anything special.
Oh, nice. So yeah, it's a matter of preference and taste. Okay, okay, I see. I
No,
respect
no,
that.
no. Like, okay, sure, she's amazing. She's good in her qualities, both physical and like whatever.
Acting.
Uh, but I've only it's the same thing that with Zendaya. Like, I've only seen her in Marvel movies,
Yeah,
man, not outside of it. Like, there's no oomph, you know, to like what she gives to a person like me. I'm a very picky guy, you know. Uh, she gotta hit that. But yeah, four.
and
And I
so
think she had a lot of controversies, and unfortunately, I read all those controversies going on with her, so it made me like her a bit less than before, basically.
totally understand that. Understandable. Now imagine I give you like two of the most worst actresses after that, and the only two spots remaining are number two and number one. That's the fun of this
I
game,
mean,
right?
yeah,
That's the fun of this
yeah,
game. All right. So remember, only number two and number one spot remains. So if the next name I give you, you put her on number two, the last name automatically goes on number one. All right. So
okay.
the second last actress that I want to hit you with is Anna de Armas. Do you know her?
I do know her.
All right. So
I've seen her. I've seen her in Blade Runner. I've seen
mhm.
her in Ballerina. You talked about.
Yeah,
I've seen. I've seen her in so many movies. God
she
damn,
was in the
so
latest
many.
Bond film as well. No Time to Die.
She is a Bond, girl, I guess. Oh, Cap. Oh my God, this is so difficult. Holy crap.
You
She
don't know the
is
last name.
amazing. Oh God.
You gotta pick one.
Just to be safe, she's number one.
Absolute cinema. I think personally, Anna de Armas is just number one. Her appeal is in the cuteness. I think she on the cute to sexy
Puffy
spectrum.
teeth,
Yeah,
capital. No?
she definitely has the
Ooh,
cute appeal. All right,
yeah.
great choice, great choice. Now I want to ask you to rank the last one, but I will let you know the last one, which you haven't don't know. So the last woman that I will give you is Jennifer Lawrence.
That's a good number two, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's great, man. Like the Hunger Games, then yeah, that's it. That's about it. That's all I saw.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of films. She was in The Passengers, I believe. The Hunger Games, as you mentioned. And I'm blanking. She was definitely in a lot more films. Okay, now that
Yeah.
you know all the five names, that is Zendaya, Margot Robbie, Scarlett Johansson, Anna de Armas, Jennifer Lawrence. Of course, you can't change your ranking; it's fixed. But hypothetically, are you satisfied with this list, or would you, in
I'm
hindsight?
actually pretty satisfied. I'm actually good. Goated. Amazing.
All right,
Seriously.
so
It's pretty straightforward, man. You got pretty good choices.
all right. So I would place Ana de Armas again. I'm going. If how I would do it, I would place Ana de Armas in number one. Sure. Maybe Margot Robbie number two, then Jennifer Lawrence number three, Scarlett Johansson number four, and Zendaya number five. All the Zendaya fans are
Hey,
canceling us in
identical.
the comments right now. The amount of dislike bombarding.
I'm sorry, guys. Like y'all are tasteless, man. If you like Zendaya, it's like some
You're
beginner.
dissing them.
It's like that.
Oh,
It's like the beginner class of every Call of Duty game. Like you get the beginner, yeah, Zendaya. That's
all
it.
right. So
Everybody,
now Ali will go next.
sorry.
He will ask me five female celebrities that he had listed down, and we'll do the same thing.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, okay. Coming in at number five, Emma Stone.
Ooh, Emma Stone. She was. I think she played the Mary Jane. I don't know if she played Mary Jane. What did she play in the Spider-Man?
Gwen
Gwen
Stacy in
Stacy. Gwen
The
Stacy,
Amazing
right?
Spider-Man.
Amazing
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And what else has she
Yeah.
played? She's played quite a few roles. I mean,
She
there is
played
a.
in La La Land alongside Ryan
Yeah,
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. Yes, that was
Yeah,
iconic too. Great, what a
yeah,
great actress. I would have to
amazing.
place her number four.
Oh, come on, man, she's so cute. Oh my God.
All right, all right. I mean, I don't
Anyway,
know. Maybe the names that are about to come, I may like more. I don't know. So I'm just playing it safe right now.
okay. You may not know this. She's a bit of an underdog, but like she has starred alongside what's his name? Oh God damn it. Ah, Damn it, what's his name? You know Jesse Pinkman's real name?
Aaron Paul.
Yeah, Aaron Paul. Yeah. She co-starred with Aaron Paul, and she has starred with Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston as well. So, Imogen Poots.
Did you just
Have
name
you heard of
her?
that name?
No, just spell it.
Imo
What?
IMO
Okay.
GEN
GEN.
POOTS.
Oh, okay.
Also
I
my
saw.
childhood crush.
Oh, I see her. I know her. I know her. I've seen her in a lot of films. Hold on. Which films have I seen her? Bro, fine shit right here. Where have I seen her from? You mean with Owen Wilson? You mean she was in from She's Funny that way, that film? You recognize that film?
Wow. Wow.
What
Wow.
film?
Bruh. I ain't your bruh.
I can't recall which film I saw from. Her face looks so familiar. I've seen her.
She
And I
looks
ran.
so like she looks like an angel, man. She looks like an angel for real.
Yeah,
I don't
this
know,
is
man.
this is a sleeper build right now. This one underrated.
I had
You
the
know what?
biggest crush.
Yeah, same, dude. I'm
Bro got a crush right now. Imagine.
no. I know her from her films. I've watched her definitely, and I had a secret spot for her. Soft spot. Okay,
No way.
she was my crush
Let's
as well.
go back to the
My crush as
cinema.
well. You know what? I'm gonna be
Nice.
risky here. I'm gonna put her in number two.
Okay, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm gonna put her on number one, but like I'll take that.
Wait, so the one
Anyway,
before, what did you ask me? The number before Emma Stone. I put her in number four.
four.
Did you not write it down?
Yeah, you put her on number four.
Okay, great. I'm just checking. So I have the
Yeah,
one, three, and five are left. Okay, continue.
yeah. Okay. Uh, the next one on the list is drumroll, please. Uh, I think y'all know this. Like she's like the most well-known actress ever. Okay, starred in a TV series we all know and love, Friends. Jennifer Aniston.
Wow, Jennifer Aniston, huh? I mean,
Yes, sir.
oh, classic. I have, of course, Friends. Right? We all know her from Friends. She was in this recent murder mystery film with Adam Sandler. Amazing. That had two parts. Watched them both. And she has starred in a lot of films. Can't recall from top of mind, but I mean,
Millers.
Peak Jennifer Aniston in Friends
Wait, you
was
don't know that meme? Oh wait, you guys are getting paid? That meme?
yeah. It's from
The
We're the
Mill-
Millers, right?
Yeah,
I
we're the Millers,
downloaded
and
it just now. It's on my plan to watch, so I will get around to it. Maybe by the time this
it's
episode
so.
airs, I will have watched it. So I've seen clips from
Oh
that
man,
film.
it's peak.
Okay. Um, See, peak Jennifer Aniston was in a league of her own, but I would have to talk about the current her, right? I
She
cannot
doesn't
talk
age.
about yeah. So I think I would have to put her on number five. So
Oh no, you're gonna do that?
let's hope that the remaining two names make it worth.
You know what? It's fine. I don't have any problem with that. It's your preference.
Oh, okay. So as we were saying, the next celebrity, okay, the next actress, Kobe Smulders.
Bro is hitting me with names, bro. Maybe I know her face, but I don't know her name for sure. Kobe's Smulders, okay. Oh! Wait, what ranks do I have left? Hold on. What ranks do I have left? Uh,
You have. Wait, let me check
Third
again.
and
You
first and third, I
have.
think, right? First and third.
Yeah, first and third you have.
Oh,
Yes.
this is tough. This is tough. Okay, so for people who may not know, again, I'll have a picture up on screen. She
Okay.
is, I think, one of the main love interest from How I Met Your Mother, the sitcom. Amazing,
Yes, sir.
What was the name in the sitcom?
Robin.
Yeah, Robin. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I think, of course, my friend Ali watched it and he recommended it to me. Amazing recommendation, honestly. Loved it. Loved the series. Every
Amazing.
single bit of it.
Best,
Okay.
best, best sitcom ever.
Yeah. So
Anyways,
time for the ranking, huh? Like now we get now
yep,
stuff gets serious, real serious. Where do I put her?
yep.
I have number one sitting empty, number three sitting empty, and I don't know the next name to come. What if the name after this, is worthy of the number one spot? I don't know. It's really
I'd say,
tense, yeah.
you know what? I'd say be safe with it, and just place it at number one. But
Being
I'm not saying
safe and
anything.
being at number one, I think being safe is putting safe means to put it lower, and then
Yeah,
being risky means putting it high.
yeah.
That's the how
Uh-huh.
the terms work. Okay. You know what? I think she's deserving of the number one spot. I think yeah, I'm going to put her at
Good
number one.
choice.
Amazing. Can't go
Good
wrong with
choice.
Kobe Smulders.
Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Amazing. Why number one though? Why? What do you
I think watching
what
her for 8 seasons straight gave me 8 seasons, right? MBM is 8 seasons. Gave me enough exposure to her personality or her talent as an actress and the character Robin. So I was like, I would go Robin every day as the hopeless romantic Ted Mosby that I am in real life. I would pick Robin
That's
too.
great.
So no, I mean, I need to
Nice.
explain.
Nice.
I see the appeal, man. I
Amazing.
see the appeal. I know what Ted saw,
Nice.
man.
I mean, yeah, she tall.
hmm
Amazing. Next up, and the final one, Elizabeth Olsen.
All right, of course, of course. Elizabeth Olsen, right? She played the role of Wanda from WandaVision. No, that's the name of
Yeah.
the series. Wanda, I think. Scarlet
MCU,
Witch.
just say MCU.
Yes, MCU actress. Okay, I mean, there's only one spot remaining, so I'll put her in number three. Number three, she is.
Number three, she is. Okay. Perfect. Amazing.
How how would you rank? Would you how would you change my ranking so that it would be your ranking?
Uh, I would do Emma Stone as okay. Imogen as
No, no, hold on,
one.
hold on, hold on. Yeah, the voice cut. Emma Stone has.
Oh, Emma Stone as number three because she's the benchmark of this list.
Okay,
Imogen as number one because I think we all know the dream.
exactly.
Jennifer Aniston as number four.
Okay,
Okay, so what did I say? Number three, number one. Okay, Kobe Smulders number two,
okay.
and Elizabeth Olsen number five.
Yeah, yeah. I respect that. Respect that. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now
All right.
let's move on to the male celebrities. We'll do the exact same
Yep.
thing, but we will be listing the names of male celebrities. So I'll go first, as usual. So the first name for you, Ali, is Timothy Chalamet. Where are we putting
Who the hell
this?
is that?
You don't know Timothy Chalamet? One of
I
the.
might know.
I'll look him. I'll show you a picture of him. Hold on. Tim. Tim. This guy. Hold on. Recognize this fella from Dune? That film?
Oh God. Oh wait.
Oh, you don't know him? Damn, that's crazy. He was a very famous young actor. What else has he been in? He was in Dune, of course. He was in the newest Wonka remake. Then he was in Interstellar. He
Willy
was the kid
Wonka.
of Matthew McConaughey. He was in. It's not in a lot of. He was okay. You may not recognize these films, but yeah. Okay, you just saw his face. So where do you want to put him? Of course, you don't know much about him. Where would you want to put him? You want to put him at number five because you don't know anything.
Um, number five.
All right, great. I mean, if you don't know, how can he be any higher, right? So okay, great. The number two though. So you know what? Okay, hold on. I'll give you the names in a particular order. Okay, the next name I'm going to deal to you is Michael B. Jordan. You know who he is?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he's a black actor. He has been in quite a lot of films. Let me look him up. Let me tell you, Michael B. Jordan. He was in the latest
Oh,
film called Sinners. He was in Creed, of course. Black Panther, and
Killmonger.
yes, Creed 2,
Ooh,
Fantastic Four, the previous adaptation in 2015.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of films basically. So where are we putting Mr. Michael B. Jordan?
4.
All right. Okay. Nice. Interesting. All right. Oh boy. Okay. The next one I will hit you with is Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor, who plays Thor in the MCU. Where are we putting this,
Number 2.
Muchach?
Number
Oh,
2.
number two.
Number
Okay,
2.
you wanna elaborate on that, buddy?
He's the kindest person. He's one of the most, like, he's the most. I'm gonna add most because he's the kindest person in, like in the history of Hollywood. Um, he's good looking. He's giant. And you've played
The voice cut. Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed for Black Flag. You played that, right?
Yes.
Yes, the main MC, Edward Kenway.
Wait.
Low key, Chris Hemsworth looks like, and he looks like he's born to do that role. Whenever. Don't you think?
Yeah, I
That has
see.
been my head canon. Like, oh my god, that's
Yeah, I see. I see the similarities.
and
Okay. So
yeah,
Chris Hemsworth, right? So Chris Hemsworth.
Thor,
Okay, I
Thor
wanted to
Love
ask
and
you a
Thunder.
question about Chris Hemsworth. The question was in Thor, he early in the series, he has long hair up till the shoulders. Later on in the films, he has short sides
Short hair.
and a little bit, hair medium length on the top, which stands up. Which hairstyle of Thor do you prefer?
The short hair one, not gonna lie.
Yeah, like it has something, right? It is something. Okay.
I don't know, man. He feels like a god
Hmm.
with the Stormbreaker and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
something.
spoiler. Sorry, guys. Even you haven't watched it for what, 6 years? Jeez, jeez, come on. Anyways,
Mjolnir, what is that? Okay. So let's move on to the next name. So at this point, number one and number three are the ranks empty for you. The next name I will hit you with is Leonardo DiCaprio. Where are you putting this handsome chap?
3.
Three.
He's the benchmark.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So
Oh
Leonardo
boy,
DiCaprio. What an acting. I love the memes I see on Instagram. The one from
Inception.
Shutter Island where he goes, he looks like he's high up on some substances, leans in and says, "What the F is going on here?" Love that meme. He's been in
It's so
Wolf of
good.
Wall Street and he's been in so many films. I can't even, He's great. He's great. All around,
Once upon a
great guy.
time in Hollywood.
Yeah, he was in that as well. I thought of that, but I didn't mention it. So, okay, great. So now we know that only one spot remains, the number one spot. Do you think, before I mention the last name, that you made a mistake by keeping this spot empty and that the name you will receive is someone who is not worthy of the number one spot? Or do you
No
think,
regrets.
honoring, or
I
say you're
have
confident in your choices?
Yes. Bro is gonna give me the biggest plot twist, isn't he?
We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, so the last
No, please
name.
don't. 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 No.
Let me say first, okay, then you judge. Bro's making a 9-year-old face, dude. Oh my god. Alright. The last name for you that I will be dealing is Ryan Gosling.
Number 1, dude.
Exactly. Exactly.
What?
Bro gambled and it paid off.
I guess my gacha
Gacha
luck
luck,
is just
dude.
too good, man.
Gacha luck. Bro was right to keep the number one spot empty. He got
Let's
amazing.
go.
I mean,
Guys, I'm a Ryan Gosling. I'm a Ryan Goslinger. I
so
swear,
good.
man. He's
He was
just
in Barbie. He was in Drive, I think. He was in so many. I can't. I'm blanking out right now, but he was in that Fall Guy as well, right? That was great. That was amazing, man. Ryan Gosling. I mean, Daddy, what?
Blade Runner.
Yeah, Blade Runner, right? That was so iconic as well.
Insert
Absolutely.
insert resonance the music
Hmm.
over here. Down, 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 down,
All
down,
right.
down. Copyright?
Copyright. Bro thinks his humming abilities are so good that we're gonna get copyright strike. Okay.
Imagine, bro. You
So
never know.
Ali, you go. Ask me.
Oh, oh. You never told me what
Right, right.
rank yours. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, okay. So I would personally place Ryan Gosling number one. Won't change that.
Amazing.
Absolute cinema. In the second
Cinema.
spot, I would put Leonardo DiCaprio. You had put Hemsworth.
Oh, okay.
The
Interesting.
third
Interesting.
spot, I would put here's Hemsworth. Then maybe I mean I haven't watched a lot of Timothy Chalamet films, so even though I know him, then I would put him as same as you, number five, and then in the fourth spot, like you put Michael B. Jordan. So yeah, that's my rank.
Oh, it's like fair, man.
Just
Amazing.
the I
Great.
would basically just switched Hemsworth and DiCaprio. That's it.
Okay. Okay. I see you, man. I see you. Okay. My turn. My turn. My turn. My turn.
Yeah,
Coming out at
sure.
number 5. Andrew Garfield.
Right, right. The actor from The Amazing Spider-Man. Uh, he was in other films as well. He wasn't from this musical. I can't recall the name of. Any other films you can recall him from?
Not really. But like his his amazing Spider-Man. What do you say? The performance was so good. Like he stuck with me. You know.
Yeah, too iconic
I
that
still
film.
remember him. Iconic, man. Seriously.
Tick Tick Boom, I think, in 2021. He was in that film. It was a musical, I think. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think any
Okay. So
other.
what do you rank him?
Oh boy, yeah. Andrew Garfield. Huh? You know what? Let's go number three. The benchmark. He's a solid actor. Yeah, great. I loved his portrayal of the Spider-Man. Can't go wrong with that.
Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Good choice. Good choice, actually. Okay. Um.
Bro
why am
had
I?
something
Why am
up
I?
his sleeve.
Why? Why did I put it this way in this order?
You can ask
Okay.
me in a random order. It's
Um.
fine.
Wait, really randomly?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know that. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Next up is Ryan Reynolds.
Just write it next to each whatever number I'm giving it. So, okay, Ryan Reynolds. Oh boy, Ryan Reynolds is basically almost on the same tier as Ryan Gosling. Both are just iconic in their own way. I
They
think,
both got Ryans.
yeah, I think, but Ryan Gosling edges a little bit higher, smidge higher for me personally, but both are almost negligibly as good. Where do
Yeah.
I put him though? Boy, threw a straight, the five SSSR on me straight away in the second name. So Ryan Reynolds, right? So he is Deadpool, right? Everybody loves Deadpool. Amazing.
Free
I love
guy.
the Free Guy as well. He just brings amazing energy to the roles he plays. I will put him in a solid. Oh, I don't know if there's anyone better than Ryan Reynolds to come. So I'm going to play conservative and put him at number two.
Good, man. Good. Actually, good. Not bad. Not bad. Oh my God.
Who was
I gave bro the
laughing so
hardest.
much?
I gave bro the hardest ever. Oh man. Okay, coming at up number 3. John Bernthal.
Right. So John Bernthal is, I mean, among
The
many other roles.
Punisher.
Yes, I watched The Punisher
The
lately. I think.
Punisher. He is in the um he is in the Bear. He is what do you say? He is God damn it. He stars with Bob Odenkirk, you know, the Saul Goodman guy in one of the series. I forgot. God damn it. But yeah. What do you think of him?
I think among many of his roles you mentioned, I have only watched The Punisher. I think, and his portrayal of the Punisher, love it. You know how some characters really bring the characters from the comic books to life, like how he
Yeah.
synonymously associate Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, like he was born to play that. So I think the way John Bernthal has portrayed Punisher, uh, as cameoing in the Daredevil series and in his own 2-season series by Marvel, is just chef's kiss. So now the question is, where do we put him? The number 2 spot is taken and the number 3 spot is taken. Number 1 is a stretch, honestly. Number 5 is too low for him. So, you know what? Let's just put him at the number 4 spot.
Fair. It's actually pretty fair. Okay. The next one. Drum roll, please. uh, Zach Galifianakis, whatever his name.
I heard of that. He's in one of the members from The Hangover.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So he
Yes.
had this spin-off for his own series with Between Two Ferns, where he was sitting with celebrities and doing offensive interviews. I don't know if anybody knows of that. I mean,
Oh yeah, I know about that. The offensive interview where he Justin Bieber, and he was like speaking about really controversial stuff. And then in the end, people get slimed. I believe like whoever presses it first, like something will happen, and like
he's done that with Obama, Haley Steinfeld,
I think
and
it
many
was
other
Fern,
actors.
right? Like talking Fern or something.
Something. I'll
Fern
have the
thing. Yeah.
yeah. So I have only watched his role in The Hangover and that film in which he is with Robert Downey Jr. You may know the film.
Due date.
Yes. I haven't watched him in many other roles. He does a great job as a
Perfect.
supporting character. And for that reason, I think he is I think number 1 and number 5 is left, right? So I will place him in number 5.
Alright, that's an easy place. We're not gonna lie. And obviously,
Number 1 remains
I think we
that.
all know.
Did I make the right choices? All my life choices
Perfect.
have left
Bro,
me to this moment.
You were like red screened, okay? You were like at 1%, and you saved it with.
The voice got
Like,
cut out, dude. You
goddamn.
gotta repeat that statement.
Okay, so basically, you saved it. You were at 1%, and you saved it by putting John 4. Bro, if you were to keep John Berthal at 5, man, we not good, man. We be not cool.
Not cool.
Not
Alright,
cool,
hit
man.
me.
All right, the next one. Ryan Gosling.
Oh, I mean, is this even a question, dude? As I mentioned with Oriolist, I place him in number 1. Number 1 for a reason, man. Number 1 for a reason.
Number 1 with that big, bold, italic, palace script, whatever.
He's
Number
so
1,
me
man.
for real, for real.
He's literally me, boys. It's literally me.
Amazing. Love Ryan Gosling, dude. Ryan Gosling is love.
I swear. He's so good,
Yeah.
man. He's so good. God damn, I wish I was like him, He's so
It was so
nonchalant. He's
charismatic, Dude, bro
He
would
looks good
resist
with the
with every
mustache,
blink
bro.
and breath.
Is this like a glazing 101? Glazing 101 part.
Let's retitle the episode, rename the episode to Glazing Ryan Gosling for 60 minutes straight.
What is this? Bounce on it crazy style?
Yeah, might be, man. Who knows?
Anyways, okay, so here is how I would rank them.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. Ryan Gosling, obviously number 1.
Mhm.
Zach Galifianakis, whatever, number 5. John Bernthal, number 3. Ryan Reynolds, number 2. And Andrew Garfield's number 4.
Nice. Interesting.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Because John Bernthal, bro, like he's everywhere and he's good for it. He's well deserved. So that's why he's the
he's so
benchmark for
good
mine.
that when they did they rebooted, I think, the series franchise of Daredevil with the Daredevil Reborn or something it was called. No, Born Again or something
Yeah.
it was called.
Yeah, and I saw that scene.
This is a spoiler actually, so I can't mention. I don't know why I brought it up. Again, spoiler
Yeah.
alert. Skip the next 10 seconds. So he makes a cameo in Daredevil Born Again,
Daredevil.
and he will come again after in the more seasons
So
of the
basically,
reboot.
okay.
Skip 30
You know
seconds.
what? Rectify if I'm right. he basically ties down Daredevil, and he tries to like question him, like, what are your ways of hero work? Like, your way is to kill all the villains, stuff like that. Mine is to reprimand them and hand them over to the authorities and give them justice. That was Daredevil, and Punisher was like, I'm gonna kill all of them. These people don't deserve.
That happened, I think, as soon as the Punisher made his entrance in the MCU, in the Daredevil series, which aired first. That was always the dynamic between them. So yeah,
Yeah,
ever since their
yeah,
first meeting, the Punisher always did the dealt with the problems in the way you mentioned, whereas DD had a different philosophy and stuff.
yeah.
But even
So,
yeah, like
I
speaking
mean,
about Daredevil, I love Marvel's adaptation of the Daredevil comic, like and that actor.
Charlie
Damn,
Cox.
yes, the way he plays the role
You
of
wanna know
Daredevil.
something? You wanna
Tell
know
me.
something? He voiced the main character of Expedition 33, Claire Obscure.
Damn, I didn't place. I don't know,
You
but
need to play Claire Obscure, bro.
amazing, dude. Charlie Cox, dude, he's the goat. Amazing. He brought the character to
He's
life.
so like, I don't know. His
He
voice
he
has
made
this.
a cameo in Spider-Man, one of the new Spider-Man Tom Holland films as well. Do you know that scene?
No Way Home, I think.
Yeah. No, was it No Way Home? I think it's too.
Yeah, it's the
Is
latest
it?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, No
He
Way Home.
catches a brick from the window. I hadn't watched
Yeah.
Daredevil then, so I was like, who is this fella? After I had finished the Spider-Man films, then I started. I was sleeping on the Daredevil series. Then I watched, I was like,
So
oh,
good,
this guy
bro.
is
Even
Daredevil.
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. I saw that on a reel, my brother. Get on it as fast as this podcast ends. Like, seriously.
Amazing, dude, amazing. So good.
Right now, okay, you know what? You know what? Good. I got one amazing question. What series are you currently watching?
Currently, I'm watching Family Guy. I think I watched like the 11 seasons. I'm on the 12th season right now. I think, yeah.
I'm currently watching The Bear.
Oh, yeah. I've heard only, I've not heard. Okay. So, I think until you brought it up, I hadn't heard anything about it, almost anything. Yeah, I think. I only recently, when you brought it up or something, somewhere before, I think, I don't know where I heard it. But, no, yeah. You brought it up 1 week ago. I looked it up on IMDb, saw the rating and the number of votes, and I was like, wow, this is a pretty good show. Even read the premise, it stood out to me. But so I added it to my plan to watch, and I'll certainly get around to it. But I already
Yeah.
have a lot in my plate. Ali would know. I keep him updated on
Yeah,
my
bro has
binges.
like IMDb 250 milestone.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So you have started, right? So if you can take this moment to, if you want to tell the listeners, if they want, you've watched almost the first season. Do you want to tell the
Yes.
listeners something about the series?
Lots of profanity.
Yeah, I think I've seen the one of the clips where one of the characters in the kitchen is yelling at a female coworker about she's sort of not doing a job well. So he continuously cursing at her, and then he asks us to improve, but she doesn't, and then he's like, "Just get out, let me do it myself." So yeah, if you've seen the clip, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I've seen. It's basically he is going crazy and he thinks back on all the things in like the final episode. Spoiler alert. You know what? No, I won't spoil. I won't spoil. But what the first season basically the synopsis, or I would just TLDR it. It's basically a younger brother, okay, of the older brother. He takes ownership of the current uh, restaurant called The Beef. Okay. Um. So, and it's like a rundown restaurant. No discipline, no project management, no decision making. It's just there. It's like gritty. It's dark. People come with guns and like nothing. And the younger brother, okay, younger brother is like a world renowned chef. He's like known all over the globe basically, but he chooses to do this is because it's not spoiler, it's in the synopsis. His older brother kills himself. Like it's like an off-screen thing, like before you know it, the entire season is basically Carmen finding his own purpose of what he wants to do with the people around him. with this rundown restaurant, what he goes through on a daily basis, the pressure, you know, the time, and like, everything is like money's tight, this and that, how it is with restaurants. Like nobody will, like you order a food item and you eat it, and like, yeah, you're done. Your hunger is, but the background, the behind the scenes that goes around, like just for them to give you that, present you that perfect sandwich, like it shows all of that, like all the nitty gritty details. It's amazing. It's a really good show. Although you guys like profanity, if you don't, like, cover your ears. Every sentence has an F
Just
word.
keep flashing your ears like on off, on off. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
every other word
Yeah,
is
it
there.
has a lot. Because there's a lot of pressure, no? So, like, that, you know, like, they're gonna have to swear, to not go insane, because restaurant is insanity. The back of the restaurant. So, yeah, that's the bear. That's the season one summary.
Oh wow, that was a great pitch, and I was already convinced, but you double convinced me somehow to watch the show. So I will certainly get around to it. So I think we've discussed all the topics that we had scheduled slash planned for this episode. You want to share anything before I conclude?
I think I'm done, actually. I'm actually pretty tired. Not gonna lie.
I think we went over the runtime, as we're definitely over
Yeah.
an hour. All right. So thank you so much for watching till this part or the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed listening, and make sure to like, subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Me and Ali will be back same time, same place, same channel next week with yet another episode for you guys. So without any further ado, bye bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.